Now if you look into the common causes of diarrhea which is encountered in the day-to-day clinical practice, infections and non-infection, these are the two major categories. Infections leading to diarrhea is common, okay, maybe viral infection, maybe bacterial infection, maybe parasitic infection, maybe fungal infections. They may lead to different types of diarrheas. We know that. Of course, fungal diarrhea, फंगल इन्फेक्शन से जो डायरिया है वो बहुत रेयर है. ओके, फंगस ऐसे नहीं आता है. फंगस अगर आने के लिए क्या है कि आपका इम्यून सिस्टम एकदम डल होना चाहिए. ठीक है, इम्यून सिस्टम मतलब एकदम डल हो जाएगा तभी फंगस होगा. स्किन में लोकल स्किन का जो इम्यूनिटी कोई जगह में ऐसा है कि वो बहुत कम हो गया, then only the local fungal infection occurs. Otherwise, so easily fungal infection will not happen. You might have been observed that after a long antibiotic therapy, 10-15 दिन देने के बाद, there will be candidiasis in the mouth. The reason is that antibiotics will going to suppress the body immune system, and as a result, there is growth of the fungus. Okay, so fungal infections are very common in immunocompromised babies. Okay, that's the one important thing. Now, other viral infections are there. Bacterial infections are there, parasitic infections are there. Viral infections, diarrheas, most of the time, again, that we will see later, they will going to damage the intestinal area, small intestinal area. And viral infections extending up to the large intestine is very less. Okay, but bacterial infections can occur in the small intestinal area and large intestinal area both. Colitis, etc. can occur. Parasitic giardiasis, roundworm infestation, hookworm infestation, so these are quite common. Fungal I already explained. Now come to the non-infective causes. Non-infective matlab, in the infection, when we see there are two types of infection. One is infection usually leads to inflammation, isn't it? So now in the infection there are two important conditions. One is infective inflammation and another one is non-infective inflammation. ओके, इन्फ्लेमेशन जहाँ पे पेन है वहाँ पे सब इन्फ्लेमेशन है. वो इन्फेक्टिव हो सकता है, नॉन इन्फेक्टिव हो सकता है. सॉरी, जहाँ पे पेन है वहाँ पे इन्फ्लेमेशन है. ये जो इन्फ्लेमेशन है वो इन्फेक्शन की वजह से हो सकता है, या इन्फ्लेमेशन जो है नॉन इन्फेक्शन की वजह से भी हो सकता है. जो नॉन इन्फेक्शन की वजह से, कोई इन्फेक्शन नहीं है, वायरस बैक्टीरिया कुछ नहीं, फिर भी इन्फ्लेमेशन हो रहा है, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ ऑटो इम्यून कॉसेस. ओके, सो मेनी ऑटो इम्यून कॉसेस, allergy causes, drug induced may cause non-infective inflammation. वहाँ पे बैक्टीरिया वायरस आके कुछ नहीं कर रहा, but instead the body immune system is overacting and causing the damage to the tissue. That's called non-infective inflammation. So these are the two major divisions. So if I say celiac disease में जो डायरिया आ रहा है, that is a non-infective cause of inflammation. Inflammation वहाँ पे भी हो रहा है, but non-infective because of a autoimmune process. Okay. Now we look into the non-infective diarrheas. First we will look into non-infective diarrheas. One of the most common cause of non-infective diarrhea is cow's milk allergy. Cow's milk allergy is one of the most common cause. Now we know that cow's milk protein is an animal protein basically. Okay, it's a non-human protein. Human protein नहीं है, वो animal protein है. So our immune system can consider this particular protein as an outsider. ठीक है, उसको मैच नहीं हो रहा है. It's considered, immune system is considered this particular protein as an outsider and can start fighting against this at the site of entry. जैसा ये जो है काउस मिल्क बॉडी के अंदर आ गया, काउस मिल्क का प्रोटीन बॉडी के अंदर आ गया, हमारा इम्यून सिस्टम जो है इस प्रोटीन को एक आउटसाइडर बोल के ट्रीट कर सकता है और उसके साथ फाइट करना शुरू कर सकता है. ओके, सो दिस इज वन कंडीशन. समटाइम इन माल एब्जॉर्प्शन, another condition, whenever there is malabsorption where already mucosa is damaged, कोई भी condition है जहाँ पे malabsorption है, when already the mucosa is damaged, when the whole protein is not properly broken down and comes straight into the small intestine and they enter the circulation directly through the damaged areas. This is possible. This is actually what is happening in case of celiac disease. जो ग्लूटीन है, तो ग्लूटीन का जो ब्रेक डाउन अच्छे से होना है वो स्टमक में होना है, बट वहाँ से वो एस्केप कर लेता है. ठीक है, एस्केप करके बाद वो इंटेस्टिनल म्यूकोसा के पास आता है, तो वहाँ से जो है डायरेक्टली वो ब्लड को एंटर हो जाता है थ्रू गैप्स विच इज प्रेजेंट इन द इंटेस्टिनल म्यूकोसा. and whenever such things happen, so बाहर से एनिमल प्रोटीन हो सकता है या जो भी है, the immediately the body immune system become very alert and T lymphocytes will start reacting against that, and it will try to put it outside the body, and this process actually leads to diarrheas. Okay, so management is in such chronic cases is to give the milk which does not have such proteins but breakdown products. So milk, direct milk देने से अच्छा है कि you can give some of the breakdown products of the milk. Okay, so you will have hydrolyzed products. So in those conditions we have to go for hydrolyzed products which containing the hydrolyzed products, amino acids, etc. This is one of the type of non-infective diarrhea. Now this is quite interesting. You may have diarrhea in case of leukemia. You can ask why. Leukemia is a malignant disorder, and what is the relationship between this leukemia and diarrhea? Sometimes malignancy like leukemia may also lead to diarrhea. We know that. If you don't know, when food which is absorbed through the intestine reaches the liver, the food which is absorbed through the intestine, it reaches the liver through the portal system. I think you know that. That is one way of food, digested food reaching the liver. एक बार लिवर में जाएगा वहाँ पे फिल्टर होगा, क्योंकि पहले तो बॉडी ने सब कुछ एब्जॉर्ब कर लिया, उसमें कुछ अनवांटेड चीज़ भी हो सकता है ना, इसलिए पोर्टल सिस्टम है, पोर्टल सिस्टम के थ्रू ये सभी ब्लड जो है एक बार लिवर में जाएगा. Portal system does not contains impure blood, it contains pure blood only, but again that pure blood will go back to liver for the purpose of filtration. This is one way where the nutrients are reaching, the end products are reaching the liver. Another way of reaching the liver is through the lymphatics. From the intestine, some of the materials can even go through the lymphatics, and through the lymphatics also it can reach the liver. Okay, so mycelia आप नाम सुने होंगे, fat molecules, mycelia, so they are absorbed through the lymphatics. Now if there is obstruction to the lymphatics, so maximum fat जो है, so that will get absorbed through the lymphatics which is present in the intestine. Okay, so बाकी जो products है, they will be get absorbed through the blood villi and going to the liver. But sometimes the fat molecules like mycelia means combination of the fat molecules, so they will be absorbed through the lymphatic system. From the lymphatic system they are entering into the liver, get filtered and goes off further. But sometimes if there is obstruction to the lymphatics of the intestine, okay, as it may happen in case of leukemia or lymphomas, then there is no proper absorption of these fat molecules through the lymphatics of the intestine, and fat remains there undigested and pass through the stool, leading to fatty diarrhea. Okay, so this is the relation between the leukemia, lymphomas, and as well as diarrhea. Now in the next class we will discuss about the management of these different types of diarrheas, and after the management we will go for some of the case studies, and also there is some approach to the diarrhea, so that we will do in the next class. That will continue in the next class. Thank you very much.